Welcome to ET English, the unique English language learning feature of Education Times. This recording is brought to you by Panthea Gunathilaka, the founder of Cleon, Academy for Speech, Drama and Leadership. The Education Times comes to you every week with the Sunday Times, a leading publication of Vijaya Newspapers Limited. ET English introduces a unique way of learning English through stories. It has a short novel and also a picture story, both of which are being published in episodes every week. All the lessons and activities that are given in the feature are from these two stories. Many English scholars accept that when you learn a language through stories, you remember them better. Further, the picture story will complement this by adding the visual component as well, where it will help the readers create vivid images in their minds, helping them remember those dialogues and the words through these incidents. Now we're going to bring the audio version of this feature, where you can listen to the stories and the lessons. First the picture story, secondly the novel, and finally the lessons. The short stories are taken from the book The Mirror of Paradise by Asghar Hussain, and beginning with the new picture story I, Jenners, writer Ranjit Gunaratne. To get the best out of this feature, we suggest that you get a copy of the Education Times and also a dictionary. Also, it will help if you read the feature once or twice on your own. At the same time, try to get the correct pronunciation by listening to audio attentively and repeatedly and trying to read it after every dialogue, emulating the voices that you hear. We shall start now. I, Jenners. We start with episode 4 today. Writer Ranjit Gunaratne. Illustrations by Anton B. Pereira.
My God, isn't this that guy? What the heck is he doing here?
Oh, Hans! You're home at last. What took you so long? Sahas, meet Hans. Hans Sahas.
Hello, Hans. I've been looking forward to meet you.
Me too. Why don't we go outside?
Now, Mr. Jayasena, I talked to the principal. He agreed to take Sahas. But...
I know. The School Development Fund.
let's go and meet the principal after lunch. He will be at the office.
Yes, that's good.
What can I do to help you? Thanks, Neetha. But I can manage. Just sit here.
So, we meet again. Sooner than expected, huh?
Yes. Now that I'm here, what are you going to do?
We start episode 14. The short story continues. A Good Medical Boy. Taken from The Mirror of Paradise by Asghar Hussain. We got down from the bus near a quiet suburb of Kandy. The sun was covered by clouds, so we walked the distance without sweating. The house of the Dissanayaka stood at the end of a long and narrow lane bordered by ferns and shrubs. It looked large and imposing and had some features of a colonial architecture, including a gabled roof and dormer windows. I pressed the bell, but no one came to open the gate. Rajpal then pushed me aside and kept pressing it hard for several seconds. But still, there was no response. He got impatient and began banging on the gate. A moment later, we heard the approach of footsteps. We stepped back as the gate was opened and found ourselves before a burly man who glared at us through his bifocals. "Yes, what do you want?" he demanded. At first, Rajpal looked nervous. Then he pulled himself together and said, "I am Mr. Unambua's son." The man smiled on hearing this. "Oh, yes," he said. "I spoke to your father on Sunday. Please come in." He then apologized for the broken bell. We followed Mr. Dissanayaka along a cobble path that ran to the entrance of the house. The garden on either side was well tended and bloomed with cannas, lilies, and other exotic flowers. There was a blue Peugeot in the garage. We were led to a large drawing room, and there we sat down on the settee. I glanced around and saw that the interior was aesthetically furnished.
Activity 1. Read the questions in column A and match them with their answers in column B. Column A. How did the house look? Column B. It looked large and imposing. What colonial features of architecture did the house have? It had a gabled roof and dormer windows. When Rajpal got impatient, what did he do? He began banging on the gate. What did Rajpal and his friend hear a moment later? They heard the approach of footsteps. When the burly man asked what they wanted, what happened to Rajpal? He became nervous. What did Rajpal say to the burly man? He said that he was Mr. Unambua's son. Why did Mr. Dissanayaka apologize? He apologized for the broken bell. How did this garden look? The garden on either side was well tended and bloomed with cannas, lilies, and other exotic flowers. Moving on to activity 2. Read the text again and find the correct contextual reference to the underlined word in the sentence from within brackets and circle it. The first one. We got down from the bus. Rajpal and his friend. It looked large and imposing. Mr. Dissanayaka's house. I pressed the bell, but no one came. Rajpal's friend. I am Mr. Unambua's son. Rajpal. He then apologized for the broken bell. Mr. Dissanayaka. Moving on to activity 3. Grammar focus. Gerund. Read the text and notice the words ending in ing in the following examples. First one. I read the paper without disturbing others. The second one, Disanayaka started describing the house. The third one, he smiled, gazing at roses in the garden. The fourth one, Rajpal kept pressing the bell for a minute. The fifth one, Rajpal's friend kept on listening. The sixth one, I heard him singing beautifully. Activity 4. Read the language expressions taken from the picture story and learn how to use them in your day-to-day conversation. Language expression. The first one, isn't this that guy? Possible application. Isn't this the same picture that I showed you? I talked to the principal. My brother talked to the minister. He agreed to take Sahas. He agreed to give a recommendation. Let's go and meet the principal after lunch. Let's go and meet him tomorrow. What can I do to help you? What can I do to admit the child to the school? Activity 5. Read the text and notice the 18 words underlined. They are in the simple past tense. Copy them down and write their corresponding simple present tense form.
Moving on to the word bank. We have 12 words today, and you must remember only the meanings relevant to the context in the stories are given. The first one, heck, means used to show you're slightly annoyed or surprised. The second one, suburb, an area on the edge of a large town or city. Third one, fern, a green plant with long stems, leaves like feathers, and no flowers. The fourth one, shrubs, a large plant with a rounded shape formed from many small branches. Fifth one, imposing, having an appearance that looks important or causes admiration. The sixth one, colonial, means connected with or belonging to a country that controls another country. Seventh one, gable. It's the upper part of the end wall of a building between the two sloping sides of the roof that is shaped like a triangle. Eighth one, dormer, means a small roofed structure on a sloping roof with a vertical window built into it. Ninth one, burly, which means big, strong and heavy. 10th one, bifocals, a pair of glasses with each lens made in two parts. The 11th one, cobbled, means surfaced with a layer of stones. The 12th and the last word, tend, means to care for somebody or something. That's the end of activity time for today's lesson. Dear listeners, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to our recordings. You're welcome to give us your feedback and suggestions on the phone numbers and the email address given in the ET English feature in the Education Time section. We meet again next week. The recording was brought to you by Panthea Gunathilaka, the founder of Cleon Academy for Speech, Drama and Leadership. Until then, goodbye and happy learning.